You know you're a YouTuber when you're in a hotel room, you've got a camera set up, you've got yourself a friend.
Hi.
Hello, friend.
Hello.
And you're filming a collab together. How typical YouTuber is this? Hello! So, it's about time that this video is happening. Dan,
About time.
Like, you've seen Dan in so many like vlogs and stuff. In fact, the last time you were on my channel, you were making me jump. So yeah.
I did the VR, I jumped and did on the VR experience thing, it's cool.
Got me a good title and thumbnail though, so you know. We have known each other for like 2.5 years.
Maybe a bit longer than that.
And we speak like pretty much every other day at the moment.
I'd say we speak every day actually.
Yeah,
You're like one of those
in
consistent
some
people.
format we're
yeah,
speaking every
definitely.
day. So it seems very strange that we
We've
both,
never done a video.
yeah, that we get on so well and that we both do videos in the same topic and we've never done something together.
Luckily, we're both at Summer in the City.
We are. We're both here, Summer in the City. We're in a nice Premier Inn. This is our venue.
It is actually. It's a really nice hotel, this.
But anyway, we have actually only got about 10 minutes to film this video because we've got pizza coming.
We do.
So, I've done a video before on clothing, you've probably done a video before on clothing, but we just want to do like an updated 2019 version on autism and clothing. So, here we go.
Right, so, one of the things I think is most, the most asked question I get from parents all the time is like, what is it about clothing that is it was such an issue, right?
Right, so let's start off with like my initial thing. You will know that like in fact, no, let's start off on, let's just go straight in. When you FaceTime me, what do I normally have to do?
Put clothes on because you're completely naked.
So it's just keeping clothes on is the first thing for me. It's the sensitivity of materials. It's something.
It's the types of material. It's like the restrictiveness as well. Like I like restrictive clothing, but when I need it.
So this is the weird thing. Like if I look at all my clothing throughout my entire life, there's a few things that have definitely always been consistent. I've never been about brands, so I've never been able to tell anything with a logo on. So it means I'm really rubbish for promoting my friend's merch, so sorry.
Sorry, hashtag not spawn. This is just for Asa because I like his stuff.
And then I've also never liked anything with like embroidery on and stuff like that. I've always been quite plain. And a lot of my t-shirts, not this one, but they don't have like labels in the back. This one's fine.
That is a key though. But you know, saying that, like when I was a kid, I could never wear jeans. Like it took me a while to get jeans. And do you know why? And this is why. This is really interesting. So my parents were like, why won't you wear jeans? What's going on? Why will you only wear jogging trousers or like, you know, gym pants? Which I'm wearing right now actually, which I don't normally wear that often. But the reason being is because the sensation of jeans back when I was a kid in the 90s, it was so harsh and coarse and horrible.
Well, the thing is, like when we were younger, big jeans were always baggy as well,
and shit quality, and they were baggy. Yeah. But now skinny jeans come in, but they're soft and stretchy, and it's amazing. It's like wearing a pair of pajamas.
And that's the thing. So I've gone through phases in my life where it would be I don't know about you, but I have 2 phases in the year. I can only wear jeans or I can only wear shorts.
That is pretty. The seasons.
It's like the clocks change, and so does my shorts.
Yeah, I feel that.
But another thing with trousers, keeping up with trends, I find really hard because, like, when I was a teenager, we all wore jeans for the first few years of secondary school, and then chinos became a thing. And chinos were a new thing. And
I know a bright colours like red and orange and like.
I had some red ones.
Yeah,
I had some red.
I still have red. Well, I've got red skinny.
Do you know what? I really wish chinos would make a comeback because I found them comfy. As hell
they're just slacks. They're just like comfy slacks, right?
Yeah.
But do you know? I want to go back really quickly to you were talking about branding and clothing and with like things with it. I can't wear too many colours on my shirt because it gets me triggered. I didn't realise this for ages. Right. If you look back through my catalogue of videos, you'll notice a progression from really bright, colourful t-shirts to just black and grey and white.
Well, that's basically what both of us are.
And how it happened was because I was getting really triggered all the time and we couldn't figure it out. But then I realised I was wearing like Pokemon t-shirts with loads of colour and stuff, and it was just too busy, and it kept me my mind was too engaged constantly. So. Yeah, I don't
so that's actually similar for me. So whenever my mum would pick me clothes out when I was younger, it would be Pikachu on the front or whatever. Right. And then as soon as I got older and I was choosing things, I'm wearing a black t-shirt most of the time, plain black t-shirt. Like this is
me as well. Me. Yeah, I don't know. Well, I literally only dress in black. Today, this is travelling clothes.
If you could see his bottom half, you'd be impressed.
I'm wearing kind of like I don't know. Do you know what's interesting? There's a guy called Jeff Evans, I think his name is. He's a very famous speaker on autism. I went to see one of his talks in the Anglesey and Gwynedd Asperger's and Autism Support Association. Huge title. I went to see him and I was wearing an under t-shirt that came down my sleeves, this colour. And Jeff came up to me and he said, look, do you know what the most interesting thing was during the whole talk? He said, just like to point out that people in the autism spectrum like clothes this colour. How weird is that?
Wow.
It's the only other colour that I own and
Do you know, so, well, that I suppose that's.
I know, it's very close.
This
look.
is pretty simple.
Yeah, look.
Obviously, I've gone for a bit bright, but
a little bit bright.
But no, I definitely have like hoodies like that. And
Yeah,
it's
I mean,
funny,
so I have a hoodie this colour. And
I'm going to make a TikTok soon about clothes that every British male owned.
Well, the Tesco selection.
Right, no, so everybody had beige chinos and a burgundy hoodie.
Yeah.
And then, like 5 years later, no, a few years ago, everybody had this t-shirt.
Yeah, I have a few of those. Everyone has one of those, yeah.
Anyway, right, back to video.
Okay, tags. Tags are the devil. There's no tags on any of my merch that you buy from my website because...
2 seconds, I can probably find a good example of a t-shirt here.
Well, it's just like, they're like it's like a razor sitting on the back of your neck. Look, Connor, look at me. It's like his wardrobe's on the back of a chair. What's this about?
Why have all of my t-shirts got print? Here we go.
Okay, here we go.
But no, I always wear, well, I say always, most of my t-shirts I look for like this.
This is what I like about Primark and H&M. They print onto the t-shirts. They don't have tags.
Isn't that funny that we both shop in the same shops?
I know, I love it. And this is and the Primark do great, just plain t-shirts and plain hoodies and plain
you can get them in every single colour
and every size, anything you want. It's amazing and they're cheap. So
do you do that as well, where you buy one thing and then buy it in all different colours?
Okay, what I'll do is I will send Connor an insert clip of my wardrobe right now, so you can see how Doug Funny it is. Do you remember that episode of Doug Funny where I don't know if you ever remember it? There was a cartoon called Doug on Nickelodeon, and then he opened up his wardrobe once to show people that he wasn't a trendsetter, and he basically showed his wardrobe because everyone started wearing his outfit, and then he was like, "No, this is not an outfit. This is how I dress every day. Look, this is what I mean."
This is the example that we have to go with. Like,
I'm exactly the same. I literally have the same shoes just all the time.
And in terms of wearing stuff new, so kind of touching on what I said about trends earlier. So like jeans were a thing, then chinos were a thing. But the time I got into chinos, jeans were trendy again. So it was like mind blowing. But anyway, whenever there is a new piece of clothing, I don't know about you, but it takes me ages to get used to it.
Oh, absolutely, 100%. I don't wear it for ages. I just look at it.
Well, this is the thing. Like nowadays, I'm a lot more comfortable in like what I do wear. But I've noticed that I need to really prepare myself for wearing something new, and I normally have to find a reason for it. So my basic kind of at-home stuff is normally shorts, t-shirt, shoes, maybe a hoodie. However, if I'm doing something like worky or YouTubey, I'll perhaps smarten it up a bit. But I have to have a reason to be able to wear something different.
So I actually have the same thing. I have like this one like black kind of jumper, which is like a cool going out jumper. I now have a pinky kind of reddish blazer, which I used because I went to MIT and I had to like, it was super formal, right? In MIT they were like, we're going out to this like dinner ball thing. I was meeting with like people from like the government and all kinds of stuff. So I had to wear like an actual thing. So I had to wear like trousers but I found this garment I like you. I have like set clothes. Like that's what I wear for day to day. That's what I wear for business. And that's what I wear for super exec.
Do you know what? I think it's almost a form of masking. It's getting into a character, isn't it? You know, it's getting into that character. Absolutely. So you can help do that. But yeah, I found that over time I am wanting to get slightly more adventurous. Like I think it's just because I'm a lot more comfortable in.
I think like
knowing
it's that whole progression of growing. You know, when you grow, you add little bits of change to see if you can handle it because you want to try to. Because we're all human at the end of the day, regardless of our abilities or not. We're all human, so we always want to have those challenges. All right, okay. So quickly, let's wrap this up.
Yes.
Let's do 3 things that people should know about autism clothes. The first thing has to be that. Let the person choose the clothes that they feel comfortable in.
Yes, so I can give an example for this. When I was a child, my dad is very much about his brands. He's about his Stone Island and stuff like that, and he used to want me to wear those kind of things. My mum then had to interject very early on in my life to just go, look, he keeps screaming whenever he's going near a t-shirt with a logo on it. So yeah, that's what.
Okay, so number 2 would be that tags equal hurt. Like tags on the back of your shirts. So if your kid or if your person you know is like super uncomfortable because of something they're wearing, it's because of the tag probably at the back of their shirt.
Also the seams as well.
Oh yeah, the seams. Yeah, they kind of.
You can get a lot more seamless shirts now. And a tip that I've heard from people, I think you do this sometimes. If you wear Under Armour, and then t-shirt.
I did a video on SPD and I actually have Under Armour I wear. I don't know if you noticed, a lot of the time when it's winter, I'll have an under shirt.
Yes.
The last tip, right, is simply this. Some clothes are just super uncomfortable for no reason, and they're gonna cause distress. Not just upset. It's gonna be like super meltdowny, like the jeans things we were talking about with kids. Yeah, and that is key. If a kid is difficult, like having difficulty with clothing, or a person's having difficult clothing, just forget it. Like I'm like Connor actually. When I start getting too hot, all my clothes become irritable, and I just take them off. So I sit in my underpants when I'm getting really annoyed.
That's my first coping mechanism to anything, basically get naked.
The only issue I've got with that is that we'll be out shopping and I'm getting stressed. And I'm like, what am I? I'm
So I go into the toilet.
Yeah, you said this.
I go into the loo and take all my clothes off.
I didn't know. It's a great idea. I'm going to do this from now on because it happens all the time, and I'm like, freaking out, just like hitting my head, and stuff gets bad.
Especially if you've got access to a disabled loo, like that, to just have a bit of naked time, just walking around. See, the thing is, it's quite a good job that I've not got the best body, because I'd be on YouTube topless all the time. Let's face it.
Well, I'll tell you something else. I think it's pizza o'clock, so we're going to go downstairs and get our pizza.
Well, thank you very much for being on my channel. I'm sure there'll be a video on your channel.
There will. So
how good was that? I reckon there'll be like so minimal editing. And
I think it'll be awesome. Yeah, right, so cool. If you want to see the video we're going to talk about next, I think we'll talk about autism employment or employability. Come over to my channel, link in the description below and all that jazz. So yeah, I'll see you then, guys.
Thank you very much for watching. Bye. Oh, no. Leave a comment about your opinions on all this stuff. Cool.
Yeah, let us know if you have anything to add to this. I'd love to know.
Cool. Thank you very much for watching. Bye.